Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm outside on the patio today because I did a garage cleaning, made some more space, freed up some stuff. Check it out. So if you remember, I had a huge cart here full of scrap metal and bins and all kinds of stuff. So I just kind of consolidated that, got rid of a bunch of stuff that we don't need, little pieces and bits and stuff. It just got to be too much. We were starting to hoard every little piece of metal that we cut, so got rid of that. Made a lot more room for the bikes. Alternatively, in the future, maybe the near future or the distant future, I think we're gonna set up a storage area out here for the bikes. I may or may not do a couple episodes on that. I may just show you the finished result. It's something pretty simple. I think you guys might like it. And let's see. Over here, bunch of scrap. So, filled up the recycle bin, kind of consolidated a bunch of stuff. Moved a bunch of the stuff I want to keep over here to this corner, cleaned it up, vacuumed. So yeah, we're ready to rock and roll on some more modifications here. So today, we're going to be back on the Mega Moto or Mini Moto or whatever you want to call it project. Got a couple things that are bothering me that I want to fix. We've got a splash or a kickback area here from the tire. And now that I got knobby tires, it's going to pick up big rocks and chuck them into the wiring and all that stuff. So I'm going to come up with a solution for that. Alternatively, on the back here, it's kind of doing the same thing, but it covers up the tail light. So I have a couple solutions in mind, and I'll show you what I'm thinking of. During my cleanup, I found what I was looking for. I have an old Freightliner mud flap. So I think this material would work really good to make like a plastic splash guard that mounts to the frame there with some tie wraps or zip ties or whatever hardware I can find laying around. I also ordered a couple of front fenders from Go Power Sports, and so what I think I'm going to do here is cut a section of that off and extend this out. So I've got like a little lip, a little kick for the tires so it doesn't rooster tail so bad. So yeah, pretty simple mods. Shouldn't take that long, but you know how it goes on this channel. Alternatively, I've got something coming. Remember I was asking you guys about the black cover? Well, I didn't find a black one, but I did find something that's a lot better than this blue. So that should be here soon. What else can I tell you? We haven't tested the Mega Moto since I made all these recent modifications, so that will be coming up here soon. But anyhow, enough of my rambling. Let's see what we can come up here with here on the workbench for the Mega Moto. These things have a pretty straight section on both sides. So I'm wondering if I could do something a little different here. I've got something else in mind. What if I do a little something like this? Cut it off right here and flip it around. So that's sitting in there. Then I just got to drill a couple holes and run some bolts in there, and it should be a done deal. That'll look nice. I could actually even make the whole thing go on there, but that's getting a little carried away, but I think you get the idea. I'm going to cut it right before these two holes here and see what we come up with. Oh, this is going to be sketch. There's no way to get a square on that. a little bit better, but it's still not perfect. How about that? I just got to figure out how to cut it. Well, kind of melted through it, but it did cut it. This is a pretty handy tool to have if you're working with plastic. It is a pipe reamer, and they come with replaceable tips. There. That looks half decent. What do you think of that, guys? I'm liking the looks of that. I think that'll work out pretty good. Let's see, we gotta clamp it and drill some holes. I don't think these are gonna be big. No, they're not gonna be big enough. These are probably too big, but hopefully we can get in there. I think that's looking pretty good. Well, let's make some random holes. And I've got some grade 8 hardware. I think that will do the trick. Oh, that's gonna look sharp. This is a tough camera angle to get, guys. Sorry about that. Well, guys, I got another section of fender left. So that kind of gives me an idea. Let's see what we can come up with. Thinking about something like this. That should work, right? I'm gonna have to cut it, but the other thought I had was maybe extending the actual front fender and just bolting it on there like that. Yeah, either way I do it, I'm gonna have to cut that section off or it starts to get a radius. So kind of liking that. Yeah, I kind of like that quite a bit. I guess we'll make another cut. Kind of in the same spot, but on the opposite side, just to get rid of that radius. I know that's not as clean of a look, but mounting it from the inside there just looks real hokey. Well, the whole thing looks hokey, but it looks more hokey mounted on the inside like that. Alternatively, or that extra piece of fender I have left is gonna work great as a little mini skid plate right there, and it's already got the holes drilled in it for tie wraps. So I think the combination of these, you know, the fender was 12 bucks. So I think the triple combination of these is gonna fix the problem that I was referring to. So I think we're gonna make that happen. I don't like the way that sits on there, so I'm going to drill some extra holes to pull it in tighter. Alright guys, so for the price of a fender, which was about 13 bucks plus shipping, we were able to make 3 separate pieces to add to your Moto. Fender extenders and a mini skid plate or mud guard or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, that worked out pretty good. Didn't have to fabricate anything, just basically made 2 cuts and had some hardware. And just mocked it up. So some of you guys that are new to the channel may or may not know, I do these builds and then Willow and I go out in our expedition truck, and then all the mods that I've made I will comment on or give you some feedback on, or tell you that they don't work. Just flat out tell you that they don't work. I'm very transparent on this channel. I try to give you guys some, you know, tips and tricks, and hopefully you'll learn from that. If you like these videos, please share them. And please check out the playlists. I put a lot of effort into compiling playlists into separate builds. And you may find something you like on there, and it may be interesting to you. So, but yeah, you're gonna wanna stay tuned. We've got Swart Pylon parts in route. I think some of them are actually going to be here today, so we may get started on that sooner rather than later. I thought there was one more thing I was going to do on the mini bike, but I can't remember what it was. I'm sure it'll come to me. But yeah, stay tuned. We've also got some Adventures with Abel series coming up. We're going to be doing a collaboration with another pretty popular YouTuber, and it may be a group of us. So you're going to want to stay tuned if you like the LMTV Adventures with Abel series, and we'll be testing out the mini bike on that trip. So yeah, things are coming together, guys, and I really appreciate you taking the time to watch the channel. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, leave me some comments. It helps the channel grow, and I hope you guys are staying safe, taking care of each other, and as always, I'll catch you next time. See you later. Bye-bye.